Today I'm going to show you how to make chicken adobo. It's a Filipino dish, but we're going to make it American style because I'm an American. I'll get my ingredients. Just start out by getting my skillet hot. I'm only making a little bit today because I got many things in the freezer already. You can see I'm putting this chicken in here without any oil because we don't want to fry it. We want to, adobo is more like a soup, so we want it to come out more like a soup than a fried chicken. We don't want fried chicken. So I can hear the chicken sizzling already. This is a bag of soy sauce. I don't know how many ounces it is, but it's 200 milliliters, ever how much that is. And I'll put the whole bag of soy sauce in there, the bag, because that's how it comes in the Philippines, in a bag. Screw on lid. Screw on lid. In case you don't use it all, you can put the lid back on your bag. And we'll wait and bring that to a boil. This is vinegar. It doesn't say vinegar because this is the Philippines, but it's vinegar. You'll have to take my word for it. I had to learn that when I got here. I can never get anything open in this country. I don't know why. I think a little plastic cap would be simple to open. Maybe it is, maybe it ain't. I don't know. There we go. I got it now. And I pour maybe about a third of a cup of vinegar in there. I'm not making very much chicken today. I got stuff in the freezer. I've never made this on this electric stove. My stove is new, so I hope it comes out okay. I do it usually on my butane stove. We'll bring that to a boil, and then we'll turn it back a little bit and let it simmer for about 30 to 40 minutes, and we'll turn it a few times while it's simmering. I'm just going to put a lid on there, and we'll come back to that when it's boiling. Okay, I'm back. I've turned it down already. I'm trying to find out where to get it just to be at a light simmer on the electric skillet. I'm not familiar enough with it yet. And I will get a fork so we can turn that again. I had a fork. I don't know what I did with it. You'll see the chicken is turning brown. It's not turning brown because it's cooking, it's turning brown because of the soy sauce. And we will get our other ingredient that I think makes it the American version of it. I chop up potatoes, put in it. Filipinos don't so much care about meat and potatoes, but Americans, we like meat and potatoes. They also will turn brown. Filipinos usually boil an egg and peel it, and then they'll put boiled eggs in it. I've had it both ways. I sort of like my potatoes. Maybe I could have used a little bit bigger skillet. That was one pretty fair size potato. Guess it's about the size of a baseball. Okay, that's simmering. So we'll leave it simmer for a little while, maybe another 30 minutes. And we'll keep turning it about every 10 minutes while it's cooking. And we'll stir our potatoes around to make sure they get flavored all the way through. That one's not in there very good. Okay. I'll be back in a little bit when that simmers through. Alright, bye. I almost forgot to tell you, we'll put onions in it too. I had these onions in the refrigerator. I almost forgot about them. I would have realized it when it was done cooking. It didn't taste quite right. Well, it tastes right to me. You don't have to put onions. I like them. I think it adds a little special flavor. Those onions are purple, not because they're Vidalias, but because they're in the Philippines. Onions in the Philippines are purple. I don't know why. Okay, I'm back. I guess it's been about 30 minutes. I don't really time things while I'm cooking. I just guesstimate. I'm just telling you times because you've never made it before. You may want to time it. I've come in here a couple times while you were away and stirred this. I guess about every 10 minutes. It's looking good. I turned the heat down just before I turned the camera back on. I turned it down to 2, which is very low. Like I said, I'm not familiar with this stove yet. Now I'm going to add a little sugar because the vinegar is very bitter here. It's called cane vinegar, which you would think would be sweet like cane sugar, but it's not so sweet. So I'll sprinkle in 3 tablespoons, and then I'll let that simmer maybe another 10 minutes. And it'll come out like a sweet and sour. I started my rice cooking, so when this is done, I will serve it over rice. It's too early for my dinner yet. Only about a little after 3, I think. And I just did it now because it's daylight out. And it's easier to see what I'm doing. I have lights, but alright, we'll roll that around to get that sugar down in the sauce. Last time I made this for some friends, they asked me how come I didn't peel the potatoes. So I'm sure somebody will ask, so I'll tell you now. I don't peel potatoes because I'd need one the size of a watermelon to end up with one the size of a grapefruit. So, and the protein is where all the skin is where all the protein of a potato is. So the skin's good for you. Helps your hair grow and your fingernails. So I'll let this broth cook down a little bit. You don't have to. You can have the broth if you want to. And I'll tell you, I don't add salt to it because your soy sauce is already very salty. So if you salt it too much, it's going to be too salty for you to eat. So we'll let that simmer about 10 minutes. And by then maybe our rice will be done. You can see where it cooked over on the from that lid and dripped on my stove. So now I have a mess to clean up when I'm done. This was one of my favorite Filipino dishes. The potatoes is sort of my own touch. I think it's basically done when your potatoes are soft. You put them in about the same time you did the chicken. Chicken is already real soft. Potatoes are soft. It's probably done, but I just want that sugar to cook into it a little bit. It smells delicious. If you are in the United States watching this and you want to buy the stuff to make it, you'd be better off to buy your vinegar and well, your ingredients other than your potatoes and your chicken. Buy them at an Asian market. Their soy sauce and vinegar is very different than what you'll get in the United States. Their vinegar is milky looking. I'm not sure what the difference is, but it's got a different taste and a different flavor to it. Well, that's about all I can tell you about that. I'll just let that simmer a little bit longer and then it'll be done. I'll probably eat about 7 o'clock tonight. I just wanted to film it like while it was daylight. So I'm going to go ahead and turn mine off. Since it's electric hot plate, it'll stay hot. And it'll probably go ahead and simmer for a little bit longer. So there you have it. I'll see you the next time I see you. Bye.